Hey guys, today we're going to be making some mini paintings to start the class. So what you're going to be creating is called a monochromatic self-portrait. You might know what a self-portrait is already. It's just a drawing of yourself. You're going to be drawing your face. Monochromatic is a word that means it only uses one color. So your entire painting is just going to be different shades of the same color. And the way that artists show details with this is by making darker and lighter areas. This whole painting is the same color, but some of them are darker and some of them are lighter shades that make it look 3D. You're gonna get your little paper and with the Sharpie, just do a quick drawing of your face. Don't make it messy, but don't get caught up too much in the details. You want this to look like an outline. You don't want to be coloring in, but use the Sharpie to make it look like a cartoon. Add some fun details, add an expression on your face, and you can also add patterns and designs in the background to make it a little bit more fun. You want to fill up that entire piece of paper. It's not that big, so you can do it. Then you're going to roll the colorful dice to see what color you end up using. Once you have your color, you can start painting. Add a little bit of water only to the color that you picked. I know you want to use other ones, but the idea here is that you're learning how to use just one color. So I'm going to use green, and I'm filling up that tray with a lot of water for my background. If you use a lot of water, you're going to get a lighter color. So I'm spreading this all around my paper. I want to fill in every single area with that green. If I want a darker color, I'm going to use a little bit less water. This is going to give me a bolder color on the outside, and if I want to blend it out, I can just use some plain water and I can spread that around right on my paper. Look how I'm getting a nice smooth gradient effect here. It's darker on one side and then it fades to lighter. I'm going to add a lot of detail with my paint. So I'm using darker colors in some areas and lighter in the other. You want a variety of both. You don't want just one shade of the same color. Add a lot of detail. Add some really dark areas next to some really light areas to stand out. If you want to practice making darker and lighter shades, use a little piece of scrap paper. You can test it out on the side and figure out how much water you need to add or take away to get the color that you want. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my little brush. I'm going to use a bold color and I'm going to add details to my painting. This is going to give it a lot of contrast and it's going to make certain parts of it stand out. I'm going on every single area of my paper and I'm adding details and I'm adding designs, and I want my tiny portrait to really stand out. So once you're done, you can set your picture to the side and you've already practiced watercolor. You can start painting on your big project.